Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour, the exclusive home of major championship golf. You'll be able to compete in the world powered by official PGA Tour ShotLink and TrackMan data, Pure Strike. As your golf game improves, so does your path to becoming a major customer. Select your gameplay preferences here. That's it. Now take a minute to look around or select Quick Play to get out to the course.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From the home of the Ryder Cup in 2021, Whistling Straits, it's live first-round coverage of the season opening event, the Wisconsin Open. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 3 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard. Time to get out to the action on the course as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 14. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. What an exciting time, our featured golfer beginning the professional journey, the Corn Ferry Tour. It's a good time to bring in our friend Nota Pga III, 4 times a winner on the PGA Tour, and he cut his teeth on this very circuit. Nota, what do you remember about that time? And I have a sneaking suspicion one round in particular is going to pop into your mind.
Well, Rich, it's a great memory for me. Shot the first 59 in the history of the Corn Ferry Tour, which is a huge positive memory in my mind. And what it did tell me in terms of my career and what it meant moving forward was the fact that you have to go out and you have to be aggressive. You have to make birdies and you have to shoot low scores. There's no laying up on the Corn Ferry Tour if you want to take that next big step to the big show.
This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. That is nowhere near hard enough. That's 20 feet short.
21-foot putt set to go.
Not quite enough pace on that putt. Okay, so that one finished off for double bogey. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. The 15th now, and a 503-yard par 4 here at Whistling Straits.
Well, it's certainly beautiful to look at, but tough to play. Bunkered once again, left and right. But it's a hole that you have to hit a driver down here, just purely because of the length of the hole.
Oh, that came out funny, and it started way left.
So, he's actually human. A fairway miss. That one goes into the rub. I wonder what's going to happen next.
Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot. Getting set now for his fourth shot from the bunker.
And just take the right amount of sand behind the ball. Don't want to get it too clean.
And that's where you just have to take your medicine. That's on to the green, but it leaves a lengthy putt coming up. Nope, that'll be short. Maybe by a good 10 feet. Not a good hole of golf here. It is that time to pick up and move on. Onward now to the shortest par 5 at Whistling Straits, the 16th at 568 yards. It's reachable into, but there are plenty of dunes and bunkers that can steal your glory.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe two. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot. Oh, that was unlucky too. If that ball had just slowed down, it could have been an eagle putt. Just kept going. Oh, just over the back.
Wow, just a hair off target. And those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he's going to stay at +5. The 17th now at Whistling Straits, and if you have a club that travels 250 yards on a good line, bust it out now.
That's what you're going to need, Dan, and you're going to need to hit that smack bang out of the middle of the club and leave nothing behind.
Boy, that one was coming in hot, and it winds up carrying over the back of the green. Second shot now, here at the par 3. "21 feet from pay dirt." Nope, that needed a little more roll, maybe even a lot more. Good stuff, though it is for a bogey 4. That's going to drop him back down to 6 over. We come now to one of the most celebrated finishing holes in all of golf. Whistling Straits, 520-yard par 4 18. An aggressive drive down the left side requiring a 270-yard carry over the sand dunes and bunkers. Safer to play it to the right.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
So now from that first cut, his second to the par 4. On the green, short, but plenty of real estate between the ball and the hole. Now this would be a good story to tell in the clubhouse. A long look for birdie at 18. Oh, that needs to hang on. Well, you can't leave a birdie putt short, but this is far too firm, and this is going to run off the putting surface altogether. So that not his best, and this part of his game has been disappointing to say the least today.
It certainly has, and sometimes you just get too much going on upstairs. You know what I'm talking about. So you don't focus on what you need to do.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. He'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par. So 1 round in the books. Frank, how would you assess what you saw from this golf course?
I think the golf course was the star, Rich. Really, there's enough good holes out there, some strong par 4s to really...
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From Whistling Straits Golf Course on the shores of Lake Michigan, live second-round coverage of the Wisconsin Open. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. As for our featured golfer, this might be a day to work on a few things, as it will take a miracle to progress to the weekend. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. This may be a touch right. And this is less than ideal to start the morning. That's going to settle down into the heavy stuff. Going to take an extra club or two to get out of this mess as he sets for his second.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
That's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And he gets it back to 6 over par. We move on to the 597-yard second, the shorter of the 2 par 5s on the front. Gentle dogleg left. If you go for the green in 2, beware of a deep putt bunker 35 yards short of the putting surface. Oh, he's pulled it. Ooh, and that went straight down. That's going to be tough from there. Okay, so that's back into the fairway. Still over 200 yards away, though, from the hole.
Yeah, but dramatically better, Rich. Could have been anything, 6 or 7 down here. And now, actually a chance to grind out a par.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Well, obviously he can do better, and he's going to have to on this next putt if he wants to just get out of here with bogey, Frank.
And this one's certainly going to be, well, worth the price of admission.
Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in. Okay, finished off there for double bogey. That's going to drop him all the way down to 8 over par. Now the stunning 188-yard par 3 third here at Whistling Straits.
Yeah, the green angles to left, you have to be careful because it's well protected by those huge bunkers and dunes on the left.
Just 5 feet left. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And he'll continue his slide. He is at 9 over par. Frank, this is a big hole right here. The fourth, it is almost 500 yards, par 4.
And you can see the bunkers and the mounding down the right side. Believe it or not, that's actually where you should aim your tee shot and just let the contours move that ball towards the middle of the fairway.
Boy, tough to do a whole lot better than that. That ball right down the middle. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And the fourth year at Whistling Straits is challenging enough. You just have to find the fairway. That's what we've done here. So, still a chance of making a par or better.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. Let's bring in Nota Pga the third for a look at birdie.
Ball coming downhill from the top side of the hole, but shouldn't be that much breaking it.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he's going to stay at 9 over par. Ready to tee off here at the 5th. It is a 603-yard snaking par 5.
Yeah, really, there's no way you can carry that water on the right side. 340 yards finds the fairway on that line, so that's not really worth it. Ideally, just hit it down the left side. Take your medicine.
We lost this one to the left. Oh, and that one nosedives right into the thick stuff. That could be problematic, to say the least.
Par 5s too. They're the ones you really want to make birdie on. But the second shot, it's gone into that bunker. It's an awkward third.
Now his 4th shot. Uh-oh, that's trouble over there. Nope, that just did not look right from the start, and that ball is into the hazard. Okay, so the drop going to be taken here, and now he will try to regroup as he readies his 6th to the par 5. Time to move on to the next hole. So that's where this tourney will end for our featured golfer. Their 2-round score falling outside the cut line.
And if you focus on anything other than that, then you're doing yourself a disservice. It happens. Believe me. Move on.
So for Frank Nobilo, no to Pga III, Iona Stephen, EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, live opening round coverage of the Desert Championship. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round one. We've got a tie at the top at 2 under par. Let's get out to the play as we pick things up at the par 4-7. Oh, this could be trouble. Oh, and that is a tough break there off the rocks and then right into the hazard. So into week 2 now. That first tournament in many ways about dealing with the nerves. Your first ever professional tournament. Nota, what do you typically take away after that first week? You didn't put everything together, but you did get your feet wet.
Certainly, and you have to look at the history of the Korn Ferry Tour, and many a player have struggled early in the year but have still gone on to garner one of those spots in the top 25, which is critical at the year end. And this is just a learning experience. You got to pick and choose your moments, when to be aggressive and when to stick to your guns. And in this particular case, got off to a slow start, and maybe this is a week they can build on.
Footer. Time to just pick up and move on to the next hole. Frank, the par 3/8 really is Wolf Creek in a nutshell. It's hard and it's really pretty.
Yeah, it is, and it's really long too. Just under 250 yards off that back tee. Slight bit of elevation, but you can see from the tee, obviously, where you don't want to go and where you do go. If you're a little, tender of heart, then aim for the right side and avoid all that water down the left. That is going to be into the hazard again, and this is becoming a theme. Water off the tee on the last hole. Water off the tee again here. The third shot.
good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by. Okay, so that one finished off with double bogey. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. Stepping up to the shot here at the 9th, it's a par 4, 390 yards.
It is anything other than straight off the tee because of all these sort of undulations and curvature on the fairway. You'd think well bunkered, but the last bunker on the right side there, longer hitters, they can nearly fly that, just over 300 yards. Either that, the shorter hitter just play to that fat area of the green. That'll be sort of some, 270 yards. That will take all the water out of play into a green that slopes back at you. So very good chance, even with a wedge in hand, to get the ball close. A good way to finish the front 9.
Put it in a great spot off the tee. Has just 86 yards left for his second shot. See what he can do with this. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. The par 4 10th. What's the right way to attack this hole, Frank?
Rich, you've got to convince yourself there's more fairway down there than what it first looks, because that ridge on that right side, the desert there, blocks your view off the tee. But this fairway is just as wide as every other fairway on the golf course. A good drive, sort of 280, 300 yard plus, will always take those bunkers down the left out of play. From there, that second shot, just be aware where the flag is. If they have it in that front or middle section, this is certainly a birdie hole. Anything on the green is going to be a very sort of makeable putt. Just be careful, though, when that flag is on the back right. That's the hard position because it brings that pop bunker into play.
This one's starting a hair right. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second. About 17 feet on this putt. Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
Oh, man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it. All right, that's in for a double bogey 6. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit. We're here at the downhill par 3 11th hole. Frank, it's 215 yards from the back tee.
This hole certainly is not for the faint of heart. When you look at that tee shot, you think, oh my God, what do I do from here? But remind yourself, it's 215 yards and really only about 160, 170 yards to green grass again. But it's 215 yards. That should be the club that you're trying to pick. Green's big enough, just persuade yourself there. Try not to look at the canyon and the desert. There is a green down there. The hole is playable.
This will test the skill set here. It's his second.
Just a little over-ambitious on that chip shot. Just sailed past.
Safely in. It's a bogey here at number 11. And that won't help the cause one bit. So one round complete, and Frank, this is such a good field this week. We may see the cream rise to the top come Sunday.
I hope you're right, Rich. This is a great golf course too. It's one of those ones that really does separate